What is up, you raggedy motherfuckers? Welcome back to the Beer Math Podcast.
Welcome back, bitches.
Things look a little different today.
We got sponsored.
Might sound a little bit different. Might sound...
Semi-professional?
Yeah, I was going to say one might say professional.
Yeah, semi-professional. Probably a good start.
Yeah. And
yeah.
it's Modelo time, fool. So, yeah.
You can't go wrong with Modelo.
Let's run an intro.
Let's do it. Hit it.
All right, y'all. We're drinking Modelos.
This is not part of the hop store. We just decided to switch up our normal beer drinking for this one.
We missed out on St. Patrick's Day, so we're running Cinco de Mayo early.
Yeah, we're gonna pre-game for Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, and we're gonna fucking get tinfoil all over ourselves.
Can't miss out if you start early, right?
Hey, right. Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah. I haven't had a Modelo in a long time.
Yeah. So
you got a bottle opener?
I do. I have a wallet with a bottle opener on it.
Oh yeah.
So we'll just do one of these guys.
I almost took my fucking eye out.
I apologize. Oh God.
We'll catch this one.
Oh! Did you catch it?
Not even fucking close.
That would have been sick. So, what's new?
Shit, man.
It's been a whole week.
It has. It's been an eventful week.
It most definitely has. This is actually episode 10.
Uno, dos, 10.
Yeah.
Modelo.
The ace. Modelo. Cheers. So,
Oh, man. That's good.
in honor of episode 10, I don't have anything planned.
We got some stuff to talk about.
Well, 100, yeah, but I mean, I just didn't have any cool 10 related shit.
And we kicked around a lot, but we couldn't land on one single thing.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna wing it for number 10, maybe number 20 or 25. We'll do something extravagant.
Yeah. And also, we'd kicked around the idea, so I'm just gonna go ahead and run it and announce it.
All right, hit it.
We're doing a 100 subscriber giveaway.
Ooh.
I don't know what it's going to look like, but we're going to hook somebody up with a Beer Math t-shirt and hat.
Yep.
We don't have the t-shirt and hat made yet, so don't ask.
That is in the making.
Yeah, that is in the making. So 100 subscribers, we're going to give away.
Do we do a drawing?
Yeah.
We take all 100 subscribers, put it in a hat, and draw one out, or is it whoever's the 100th?
No. So there's all these websites for giveaways, and you can literally just type in your YouTube account.
Okay.
And you can just say, randomize my subscribers, and then pick a random one of my subscribers, and it will pick one of your subscribers. And it's just totally random. It's totally third party. It has nothing to do with us. We have no choice as to who gets picked.
Okay.
And
that'd be fair.
yeah.
That way somebody is getting a t-shirt and hat, so we will contact you once we figure out who is the winner to get your size, because I don't want to send you a 3X t-shirt, you're small, or vice versa.
I hate to cut you off here.
What?
You know the whole semi-professional?
Yeah.
I forgot to hit record on this. So, now we're recording audio. Should we just start over from the beginning? Or should
we have to.
We do?
Yeah.
All right, fuck it, run it. All right. What an idiot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's episode 10. We're getting somewhere. We finally have actual audio equipment.
Yeah, it's funny, as we looked at the audio equipment for how long before we started.
Yeah, we
the
literally.
podcast.
So I found a kit that was substantially cheaper than what we were looking at, and I was like, I can't wait anymore. We have to, especially after last week with having Wyatt and Grace in here.
Guests, yeah, it's hard. You got to get something.
And both of them had so many funny little things that they had thrown in that they said, and you couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh my God, you just missed a joke because you couldn't hear what they were saying.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm spending the money. We're not going to get the big fancy thing that we wanted, but this does everything that we needed to and nothing that we don't.
Well, this is a start.
Yeah. And these are actually the same exact mics and headphones that we would have gotten had we ordered the big kit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just a different audio mixer. So,
Okay, yeah.
That being said,
hell yeah,
we're here.
You made it.
Now you can hear us.
I feel like I want to start signing autographs or something.
Yeah, I feel big time as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I feel big because I'm fat, but
Well, I feel important almost, slightly. Don't do that.
I'm a rookie.
Yeah, well, fucking, forgot to hit record, forgot to do the fucking hand clap thing.
You
Anyway,
got the clap.
Anyway,
In college years are rough.
so you had something, another numbers game you wanted to throw my way.
Yeah. I think it's been going around for a while. It's nothing I discovered or it's nothing I came up with, but I seen this video on it. It's the 999 challenge. It's baseball. You got 9 innings to drink 9 beers and to eat 9 hot dogs.
Now, am I playing in the baseball game, or am I just
No,
watching
this is
like
watching a game.
watching like a Guardians game?
Yeah.
R.I.P. Chief Wahoo.
But this video I
How?
was watching, these guys just started it. They're like third inning. They're like, oh, it's fucking easy. Like the 6th inning, these guys were like ready to kill over.
Well, I will say this: like ballpark beers ain't small.
Well, they're doing this at home.
No,
And we could do 16-ounce beers.
I don't. I would struggle more with the beers than I ever would the hot dogs.
It's bun and all.
Oh no, bro!
This guy's gonna inhale some wieners.
Yeah, I did. Dude, I mean, you watched me house 50 chicken nuggets in 15 minutes.
Yeah, but you know how much? It's just a lot of.
I'm more, like I said, I'm more concerned about the beer, not because I can't drink 16 beers. Like, that's a lot of volume.
No, it's only 9 beers.
Oh, yeah.
We could do 16-ounce beers to mimic
Yeah, sorry, that's
stadium
what-
beer.
Yeah.
But the 9 beers or 16-ounce beers on top of 9 hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a lot in your belly, bro.
It is a lot, for sure.
You're gonna feel like a bloated goat by the time you're done.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I think I could do it.
I
genuinely
think
do.
I think it's very much obtainable, but I think it's not something to laugh off like it's
100%.
light work.
So, and in honor of that, and playing off that, I've also heard guys do a 18-18-18 challenge, but with golf. Still beers, still hot dogs.
Yeah.
But you're actually playing 18 holes of golf. Now I'm like a 75 handicap, so I'm not worried about my score in golf anyway. By the end of it, I just write down like quadruple bogey on every hole and just.
I'm
run.
like full handicap
Yeah.
when it comes to golf.
Yeah. I'm lucky if I make contact with the ball most of the time.
Dude, there's no fucking way. 18 beers and 18 hot dogs and 18 holes.
Yeah, that's a lot, bro.
Could you eat 18 hot dogs in a matter of a couple hours to play golf?
Yeah, it's about 3 or 4 hours probably for 2 dudes.
Could you eat 18 hot dogs in 3 or 4 hours?
No, I don't think I could. No, I don't think I could do that one. Another one I saw though is it's a page I follow. It's called Bob Does Sports, and it's like these dudes that they make golf content mostly, but they go to like PGA Tour events, and he'll just like heckle the golfers, but he'll say like super nice things to them. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
He'll be like, "Oh, Tiger's looking fucking strong today, boys," and like Tiger Woods is walking by and shit. It's really funny, but they did 18 shots of Fireball.
A shot per hole.
Per hole. A shot of Fireball per hole. They also did 18 beers per hole. Or 18 beers,
I could do that.
beer per
But
hole.
once you add the fucking hot dog and a bun on top of that,
Yeah.
you're gonna feel like
That's going to hurt.
just giving up on life.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you're gonna feel like you swallowed a baby beluga.
Yeah. Dude, I haven't had Modelo's in a minute.
Fuck.
And I'm fucking enjoying it.
All I keep thinking about is Modelo's, that dude on TikTok, that OG taco.
Modelo time, fool.
Yeah, I need me a beanie and covered hat my eyes. Like, it's Modelo time, fool.
Yeah. You like my new hat?
I can't even see it. Maybe after this we can take our pants off. That's fucking great.
Yeah. I like CPS Dave hats, man. I do.
They're nice.
I've given that guy a lot of sales. I'm convinced at this point, but
At least we get a fucking discount code or something.
And we can help everybody else out.
Come on, Dave.
So Dave, if you're seeing this, hook us up, bro.
Quit playing around.
Use code BeerMath at checkout.
Yeah.
10%. I don't fucking know, bro. That's not a real thing. So don't like go into his website and try to use code beer math because
we're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get into Dave's DMs here, but
because that son of a bitch is brilliant.
He really is, and he is an interest. I would love to have this dude on this podcast because
we can do that, man.
He is like
he's not
the modern.
Where's he at, Tennessee?
No, he's in Wisconsin.
Dude, we could drive up there for the weekend.
See, that's what I'm saying.
That's it.
Yeah.
You gotta hook up with him,
right? But that's what I'm saying. So the dude's like the modern day Buffalo Bill.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen it.
Like his live streams are he's like, fucking out there, but he's like,
dude, he's listening to some like goddamn backwoods spoons hitting on your knees music, and he's just like getting it. He's like,
he has a sick van.
Almost
Not
like
that should surprise you, but
no, almost like he was born in like 1734. But yet he's 30 years old.
Yeah, he actually.
I don't know how old he is, but
he's probably in his like mid to late 30s, maybe early 40s. I don't know, but
he's an old soul for sure.
Yeah, and if he's not, then I apologize, Dave. I don't know, but I mean, he definitely looks like he's aged, but he definitely acts like he grew up in the 70s. You know
100%.
Like, that guy definitely fucks too. Like, there's no way around it.
Oh, he lays pipe.
Yeah, but so yeah,
especially the whole the name CPS Dave.
Yeah, College Peep Show.
Where the fuck do you think you got that from?
Well, no. So I watch another podcast that I watch. He was on their podcast because those dudes are from, they're from one of those states, Midwest states that's like bordering Wisconsin, right? Minnesota is where they're from. Minnesota. So he was on their podcast, and I guess the dude was like a machinist or something, and he started this Snapchat page called College Peep Show, and it would literally just people would just send him like these funny ass pictures. Like, have you ever heard of the Chive?
That was old, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like hot chicks would submit pictures, or like dudes would submit pictures.
He's like a modern day Hefner.
Dude, but it was sick. So he ran this page. I never knew about it. I wish I would have, because it would have been sweet. But Snapchat wasn't a thing until I was like in my early 20s. But
yeah,
at least I didn't know about it.
Dude, when Snapchat first came out, the whole Snapchat, you can't save your picture. When Snapchat first came out, it wasn't but maybe a month or two later, you could download this app called Snap Save.
Oh God!
You could run your Snapchat through an app called Snap Save. So every picture you were sent was automatically saved without anybody fucking knowing.
Holy shit!
Yeah. So back in the day when I had Snapchat when it first came out, I was
saving hella titty pics.
Dude, I could have ran fucking CPS Dave.
Yeah,
I could have ran the whole fucking.
Yeah, but dude, so he started this thing. It's called College Peep Show, and it was like, I guess he would just post like pictures of chicks' titties that they would send him, and like he was super like he didn't like he even said
he wasn't like a Howard Stern weirdo with the tits.
Well, no, he was like, so he said on this podcast, he's like, I would get like dudes that would, their girls would break up with them and they'd send me all their girls' nudes, and he's like, bro, I'm not fucking, no, unless she sends it to me, I'm not, fuck you.
Well, because technically he can get sued for that.
Well, yeah, and he always said he made sure that he was on the side of the women, because the women are what ran this fucking page, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, he would post all these pictures, and then like his account would get banned. So he would have to constantly change his name, and I guess it was like a thing, like these high school kids and college kids would be like, hey, did you find out the new College Peep Show account? And like they would fucking, everybody'd share it with each other, and then 2 days later it'd get banned, and they'd have to figure it out again. And it was like this big revolving door. I'm like, dude, that would be kind of cool to be a part of.
It's fucking underground.
Yeah.
That's
like,
great.
They just, they'd have to, it was always revolving, and had to like find a new account for this.
It's like a black market titty show.
Yeah, so enough of sucking CPS Dave's wiener.
The guy's got it going on though, for sure.
He does, dude. And I just want to drink with him. Like, I feel like that.
I honestly feel like if we were up there drinking with him, he'd have, like, you've been to bars, you've been drinking with fucking hundreds of people. In life, you come across a couple guys that you drink with that you just fucking remember it. And remember the craziest stories that are so goddamn off the wall that there's no way in hell they're true, but you know for a fact they are.
Yeah.
I think he would just have so many of those.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know, man. Like he's probably got some stories about some Russian crime mob boss that he got pictures from her daughters or something, or his wife's tits.
Like when Bert Kreischer joined the Russian mafia.
The machine.
Yeah. Fuck, dude, I want to fucking party with that guy too.
I feel like that guy could land us in prison.
Yeah, I feel like that dude can fucking drink his face off.
I get a couple Chicos. We'll keep up with him. I'm
Yeah,
sure of
for
that.
sure.
Or drink them under the
Yeah,
table.
but he's a celebrity, so he's probably doing nose beers. And
I don't give a fuck if we got Chicos. We'll keep up. I can at least.
yeah, probably, for sure.
Fuck yeah. Or we just switch to nose beers if it fails.
Now you're on to something.
Cocaine AG.
Dana White.
All right. Now we got done with that little promo for CPS Dave. Can we get a promo code?
Right.
What's our hops tour looking like this week?
I don't know. I don't even know what it's called, but it's one of the New York beers from a friend of ours on TikTok. Erica, thank you if you're watching this.
Yeah, appreciate the hookup. We're going to crack open the first one from you. We got.
I do know this.
She sent us quite a few.
I think she sent like 6. I think she sent 12 total, but it was like 2 of each.
Yeah.
It was like 6 different beers.
They're all New York breweries too.
Yeah, I can tell you this. It is a double IPA, so
It's gonna be strong as fuck.
and all them IPAs that you fucking didn't like,
This one's gonna be even brutal.
yeah, you're not gonna like it.
I'll give her a shot, man.
I can promise you that.
I'll
But
give her hell.
it's called Fog Physics by Equilibrium Brewing, and it is a what does this say here? In collaboration with Humble Sea Brewing Company.
It's a pretty potent beer, isn't it?
Yeah, this is 8.5% alcohol.
Oh hell, that's just barely like natural ice.
Yeah, except it's a double IPA, which means it's double hopped. So it's double the hops, which is the part that you don't fucking like.
Well, let's get the hop.
Yeah.
See what we got.
Let's get a new microphone crack in, huh?
Yeah, get it.
Ooh, that was crispy.
That was filthy McNasty.
It's also piss warm. Not piss warm, but it's slightly below room temperature.
It looks like orange juice.
Well, good. That made me able to taste good.
I was expecting to be, darker than the other side of the bed. Let's see what we got. You know what it smells like? It smells like Great Lakes.
No. I get like I kind of get orange juice, but I got something else there for a second. Yeah, fucking shitty weed. Which I know that's not like your thing.
It's random.
But it smells like
It smells like methadone.
it's like
Cocaine.
I smell hippie gooch.
Heroin.
Mountain bike tire.
It's got a strong smell. Very, very strong.
I feel like this is what like the inside of somebody's uncle's van smells like.
CPS Dave fan?
Yeah, I don't know if CPS Dave partakes in the devil's lettuce, but
If he partied in the 70s, dude,
I
he's
don't think he was
fucking
alive.
roasting devil's
I don't
lettuce.
think he was alive in the 70s. He just looks like he partied in the 70s.
Let's burn on it.
Yeah, fuck it. It tastes like shitty weed and stale orange juice.
Yeah. I got stale orange juice real bad.
If
If it was cold, it might taste a little better.
I was gonna say I don't want to like. And speaking of that, I looked back in the archives from last week, and I never did give my rating on Cold Snack from Old Montucky.
No?
No, and I'm gonna go 8.4.
Okay. That was a solid beer.
I loved it, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
gonna
solid
get
beer.
more of it for sure. I might even put that in top 3.
Of your beers?
Yeah.
Top 3, huh?
Like I'm talking like top 3 like everyday bangers, which right now in my life my top 3 would be Miller Lite, Coors Banquet, and then in the summertime it's Natter Days.
I've never had a Natter Day.
I'm gonna get some for next week.
Okay.
But,
is this something they make all year, or is it just summertime beer?
I don't know, but it's not something I'd want to drink all year.
I've seen it. Is that the one with like the flamingo on it?
Yep, it's
Okay.
a pink can. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Isn't that supposed to be like a lemonade or
It's
something?
I think it's a strawberry lemonade beer.
It has a lot going on there.
Yeah.
But it's good?
But you don't mind the taste of beer,
No.
so it's very, very sweet and strawberry. Like it's really, really good.
Huh.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah, this is...
And everybody that I've given them to, other than like Kayla, because Kayla fucking hates the taste of beer,
Oh, I got you.
has really enjoyed them. So
Okay.
this isn't. I don't know. I don't want to give this a fair rating because it's like, it's not cold by any means, but it's not hot. But it's like,
How about this? You use the other one in the fridge?
no.
We'll put the other one in the fridge. We'll put the rest of them in the fridge.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cold out here in the shop, so we thought it might be cold enough. We'll put the rest of them in the fridge tonight. And when we come back next Saturday to do this, we'll redo this one.
And then do another one.
And then do another one and give us one a fair rating.
Yeah.
In all honesty, it's warm. Well, it's not really that warm, though.
It's not.
It's probably 45 degrees.
I'll do this. At the temperature it's at right now,
Yeah.
I'm going to give it like a 4.3.
That's what I was thinking, like a 4.6.
Yeah. It's not horrible.
As far as IPAs go, this is probably the best one I've had.
Yeah. And it definitely has that citrus, like orange
Very
juice type
strong,
of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But it's warm.
I bet you ice cold, sweating your balls off, I could fuck with this.
God, you drink one of them bitches, and the third one's gonna taste fucking fantastic.
Oh, that's the thing about beer, man.
And Dave, that's why I said last week, dude. Dave is onto something. Like, I understand with these ones we can't really do that because we only have one or two of each. But like,
Yeah.
if we try some shit, I'm gonna start buying like a 12 pack, and that's what we're gonna drink for the night.
I'm gonna need to buy fucking 4 more refrigerators.
Yeah. Sorry.
Holy shit.
But anyway,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with, what did I say, 4.6?
yeah, I'm gonna go 4.3. I didn't like hate it, you know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know, how many of these do I think I could drink? One. Because one, I can tell you right now, you're gonna drink one of these and you're gonna get that twinkly feeling. Your fucking head's gonna be all warm and hot and shit. And
Yeah. I mean, it's a high alcohol content beer for sure.
yeah, you're gonna drink one of these fuckers and you're gonna be feeling good.
Maybe that's why the people buy the IPAs, they can drink less.
Yeah.
You think?
I don't know.
I'm more about quantity over quality.
I drink Busch Light. But no, I don't know. Here's my whole thing is like, no matter what the ABV is, if I'm at like a 4th of July party, there's no way I'm not throwing down 24 beers. So
Yeah.
if I drink 24 of these, I'm gonna
I'm
end up
drinking
in,
24 before the sun goes down.
that's what I'm saying. Like, even on a slow night, like,
And then I'm gonna drink another 40 and try to let off fireworks.
yeah, but even on a slow night, like, I'm gonna put a case down.
Yeah.
And I'm not bragging. Like, I am by no means like a fucking heavyweight drinker. Like, I'm right there in the middle. I'm by no means a lightweight, and I'm by no means a fucking
See,
heavyweight.
I got either I can drink a fuck ton of beer. Like I'm talking like
Yeah.
I'm talking like more than you, the neighbor's guy, the neighbor's
Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
you know. Or I can drink one or two and be like, I'm done.
Yeah,
I don't have that in between.
yeah,
There's either I can drink a fuck ton of beer or I can't.
yeah. I get that though too because
We went to a party one time, my brother and I, and we showed up with 5 cases.
yeah,
Um,
dude, your brother and I put some fucking beer.
we
down.
showed up with 5 cases, and then I left. I got a ride to go to the gas station and buy 5 more.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That's a lot of fucking beer, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know.
That was back in the Pong days, though.
Yeah, and you see that's the thing when you start playing drinking games. You ever played the game Kings?
Huh.
So it's this game, and like you basically write out the list of cards, like ace, 2, 3, all the way down to king. You know, right? And every card has a category that it's assigned to.
Okay.
And so if you draw that card, you have to do the category. Some of them can be like never have I ever. Like the number 3 is me. So if you draw 3, you drink.
Okay.
2 is you. So if I draw 2, you drink.
Okay.
And it's like the whole deck of cards goes like that. And then like you fucking whatever. And like the whole time you're just fucking drinking. It's one of the games you play sitting down. If you fucking stand up, you're gonna fall over. You know, after a couple rounds because you just fucking drink. But like playing drinking games, dude, I'll fucking just dump through fucking beer and not.
Not even realize it.
That's the same thing too. Like with a good conversation.
Yeah, you could sit there bullshitting.
Well,
Like
dude-
that day we did that fucking semi. If we would have hung out there, I could probably get a drink a 12-pack and not even realized it.
Well, like last weekend when we were having a conversation with Wyatt and Grayson.
Oh yeah.
Wyatt had 1.
Yeah.
You had 1.
Yeah.
There's 5 left. So that means I drank 5 of them by myself.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and I mean, 5 beers isn't a lot, but we only recorded for an hour.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. The older I get, I got to be in the mood to drink.
yeah, facts. I mean, I
I mean, I can sit down and have a beer or 2.
I drink every time we do this podcast because, well, it's called fucking beer math. And if I'm twisting a fucking Coke bottle all night, everybody's like, oh, I thought you were gonna drink beer. But
I mean, we could do Coke math and just start doing lines.
knows beer math.
Hold on.
I've never touched cocaine.
Yeah, me neither.
I like the way it smells, though. So that being said, might want to address a little more serious topic because it kind of
all right, hit it.
Falls into our everyday lives. Not really our everyday lives. Like it does. It emotionally, like it sucks, and it does affect me that way. That it's like I wasn't personally affected by it, but obviously everybody knows about the school shooting in Nashville. And it's fucking awful.
Yep.
And it sucks.
100%.
But we all know what's going to come next.
Then what? Take away everything?
Yeah. They're going to automatically blame rifles or assault rifles, or that's not a fucking thing.
But I seen a thing. I don't know how true it is, so don't take my word for it. But like,
yeah, I want to just blanket statement. Corey and I've talked about this. We're both very uneducated about this whole thing.
Yeah.
So nothing we're saying here is absolute fact. This is just what we've heard from the radio, from social media, from whatever. I have not sat down and read any articles about it. Probably shouldn't even be talking about it, but I am a father, as is Corey, and I am a gun owner, and it.
Well, I've seen a thing where the last however many mass shootings or school shootings, or I can't remember what it was done by like people that are involved or affiliated or part of the whole BTQ community.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it makes sense.
I don't know how true that is.
I don't either. But it also makes sense. Like, those people have their own battles that they fight, and
fuck that.
But okay, hold on. I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm saying that what you hear about these people is they had shitty childhoods or they were bullied or whatever. Well, those are going to be the people that had shitty childhoods and got bullied. So
welcome to every fucking person in America.
Yeah, well, I get that. I don't even care. Like, I do care. Let me just make that abundantly fucking clear. I care. And if you or your family was impacted by that school shooting in Nashville, my thoughts and prayers are with you, and I know his are as well.
100%. But I also feel bad for the kid that did the shooting. Like, clearly that son of a bitch needs some help.
Yeah, for sure.
And nobody fucking seen it.
Yeah, and nobody.
And if it is true, I'd have to do some research. But excuse me, got a little tongue twisted there. If it is true, with the last however many shootings being involved with our people of that type of community, I think the biggest problem is we're trying to normalize Joe being Jolene and Jolene being Joe and Peter being a turtle and fucking Mike being a dog. You can't normalize that shit because it's not normal.
Yeah.
I don't care what your beliefs are. If you want to be that, fine.
Here's my whole thing with it.
You can't normalize it because the minute you normalize this shit, these people think that the world's just going to automatically, you gotta accept me. The world's not gonna accept you if you're a fucking billionaire and perfect.
Yeah, and I think,
and then
I don't want to sound,
that doesn't accept them, they do some shit like this.
I don't want to put words in your mouth, but Corey's a very rough, rash person. I think what Corey's trying to say is that it's not the world's responsibility to adapt to you. It is your responsibility to adapt to the world.
100%.
And if you and I'm not saying you made a choice. I'm not saying it's a choice. That's whatever. You live your life. You do you. But do not expect the world to adapt to you. You have to toughen the fuck up and realize that not everybody's going to understand your lifestyle.
No, and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm not saying you can't.
Right. But I'm not
bashing you for wanting to be a dog or wanting to be a girl now or wanting to be a boy now or what. Do the fuck whatever you want to do. But you cannot expect the world to change to your beliefs.
Right. And that's what I was trying to get at.
Because once you start doing that, I will fight back harder than anybody you've ever seen. Fuck you.
Yeah. And I wasn't trying to put words in your mouth I said, but
I get what you're saying. Sure, that's a better way of putting it.
I think you were just, I didn't want people to think like you're being a fucking dickhead about it. Because I know you well enough to know that that's not where you're coming from. And I think...
Well, I mean, I'm pretty blunt with shit. So
that's what I'm getting at.
You definitely put it in a better perspective for people to understand. But it's...
Do you?
Feelings.
Do you? Absolutely. I don't fucking judge anybody. I don't fucking hate anybody. I don't care. You do you. And as long as you are a decent fucking human being and hold the fucking door open for people at the end of the day, I have respect for you.
I don't expect anything out of you. You're not going to expect anything out of me.
You show me respect, I will show you respect. No care. Skin color, age, creed, fucking religion, sexual orientation, gender fucking whatever. You want to be a fucking bullfrog, do you? I don't give a fuck. But you have to understand that you chose to go against the status quo, so to speak.
Yeah.
So it is not my job, it's not the world's job to fucking cater to your feelings.
And that's what...
So if you chose that, that is fine, and I will respect it, and I will defend your decision to do that because that is what this country is based on.
100%. You can be whatever you want to be.
You know, and if I was in a fucking bar and some transgender person came in the bar and people were just fucking, if they're just sitting down trying to have a drink, people are fucking with this person, I'll be the first motherfucker to stand up and defend them.
100%.
I don't get it. I don't necessarily understand it, whatever, but it's your right to do whatever the fuck you want. As long as you're being a decent human being, I will respect that.
And until you start being a piece of shit, then you got my respect.
But at the end of the day, you have to understand that that is not normal. And I'm not, you know...
Well, just like we've talked about, who is it? That one, Jeffree Star, and then the other one that you mentioned the other day.
Yeah, who did I say? No. It wasn't anybody that I knew. It was a woman. She identifies as a woman. Let's just be respectful at this point.
Yeah.
It was a man transitioned to a woman. She identifies as a woman. Okay, but she flat out said that the United States of America has First Amendment rights. It is free speech, and it is not their fucking responsibility.
The video you sent me.
To respect your pronouns. It is your responsibility to toughen the fuck up and just deal with it. Or you fucking demand respect. You know, if people don't respect your fucking pronouns and you punch them in the fucking mouth and they change their ways, then good for you.
Yeah, I don't get why everybody gets so fucking offended.
Well, that was the same thing that like you had said in the house, and I don't want to like steal your point here, but they're more concerned on the fucking news about respecting this person's pronouns than they are about the fact that this person shot how many kids? 9? I think it was 9 kids.
When 9 people total were shot, I believe. Kids and adults. A couple of videos I did look up, they were part of the LGBT community. Excuse me. And those people were so fucking pissed off that the news wasn't respecting the shooter's pronouns.
You want to say it or you want me
to? Go
to?
ahead, buddy.
I don't give a fuck about your goddamn pronouns after you shoot a bunch of fucking kids, because now your pronouns are was and were. So suck it the fuck up. Sorry. Hate to sound like an asshole.
Nah,
but
dude,
I can completely...
You go after kids, man. I will...
Yeah, you've lost all respect.
You'll see a whole different type of evil.
Yeah, like I said, your pronouns are was and were, because your ass is no longer on this fucking planet. And I'm glad that I don't know their fucking name, because up until the point that they chose to take violence against fucking children, I would have fucking felt sorry for you.
Yeah, fuck... You know why these people take violence against kids? Because they can't fucking defend themselves.
100%.
And these pussies that take the violence against kids are too afraid to take your violence towards me or you, or even any other Joe Blow walking down the street, because there's repercussions.
Yep. And I think I don't want to talk about school shootings because I'm not a fucking politician. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a human behavioral therapist, whatever. But here's what I am, and I am a fucking patriot, and I am a fucking gun owner, and I am a father.
Yeah.
And I think that the system
has failed.
Because here's the one thing I do know about this world. Violence will always fucking exist. You're
100%.
never going to get rid of violence. You are never, ever, ever going to take violence away. You can go to any fucking country in this world.
There's always violence.
That does not have guns, and there may not be gun violence, but there is still very much violence.
100%.
So... The gun is not the problem. The gun is the fucking tool. And the problem is, not fucking noticing shit in your kids or in whatever. But also the problem is the fact that...
Normalizing stupidity.
Well, even still, even if they did normalize that doesn't stop a school shooting. Or even if they didn't normalize it or whatever, it doesn't stop.
No, but it might have caused some tough skin to be like, hey, listen, we know you're different, but you have to suck it up.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. But I think the point that I'm trying to make is that none of these things, banning guns, isn't going to stop violence. Normalizing or not normalizing or whatever with the, identifying as whatever isn't going to stop a fucking thing. Do you know what will stop shit?
Another gun?
You ever seen a mass shooting of a fucking courthouse or a police station?
Never.
No, you want to know why? Because there's metal detectors at the front door.
Yeah.
There's armed guards at the front door. You ever seen a school shooting in an emergency I'm sorry, let me back up here. You ever seen a mass shooting in an emergency room?
I don't think so.
I don't either. You want to know why? Because there's metal detectors at the front door. Because you have to empty your fucking pockets before you can get into the bitch. And you have to walk by an armed guard.
Yeah.
I can't pay my speeding ticket without emptying my pockets and walking by an armed guard. But I can walk into a school full of children and educators who are severely under fucking paid and under trained and under fucking protected.
Yeah.
With a fucking rifle.
Well, that's what they showed a video of this kid shooting through a door that was locked to get in, like a glass doors.
Why do schools need glass doors? You're in a fucking classroom. You don't need to see outside.
No, I'm saying doors to get into the school.
Right? So get rid of them.
Why the fuck did we have to conform to everybody else?
What do you mean?
You shouldn't send your kid to a school in a goddamn locked box.
Well, no, but
So you can't never see. I mean, prisoners get more sunlight than schools get.
I get that. I get that. But there has to be some sort of way to stop that situation.
Bulletproof glass? I don't fucking know.
I don't either. Because again, like I said, I'm not an expert. And
Well, 7-Eleven up in the hood can get fucking bulletproof glass, but why can't schools?
Right. And a judge can have armed guards and metal detectors, and I can't
for prisoners in handcuffs.
I can't watch an NBA game or an NFL game or a Major League Baseball game without emptying my pockets and walking through a metal detector. But I can walk into a fucking elementary school.
I think there should be armed guards at every school. Every fucking
I do
school.
too. And I don't, that is a very scary thing to talk about when they talk about arming teachers.
Yeah.
That's one of those things that, like, I'm not against it, but I'm also not for it because I've pissed teachers off to the point where I thought they were going to punch me in the face. Because I was a shithead as a child.
I don't think they should arm teachers. I think there should be armed guards at every entrance into the school.
Sure. But who's to say that? Here's my whole thing is I don't want to say let's arm teachers because that's, again, everything, and the whole problem with everything is everything's a slippery slope. You could say let's arm teachers. Cool. 90% of teachers are going to get the proper training and safely do it. But then you're going to
an attendant don't leave their gun on the desk and little Joey comes over and shoots Timmy.
That, or they're going to have a fucking rough day and their wife just fucking left them for the gym teacher.
Goddamn Peter.
And they're going to fucking go on their own shooting spree.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a catch-22. It's really hard to determine like what to do, but here's what I do know. Like I said, I can't go watch a fucking NFL game without having empty
How
my
about
pocket.
giving these fucking vets that can't get jobs?
But then,
You can still pay them through the military.
but then
Then what?
I'm just trying to play like devil's advocate here. You have to worry about veterans with PTSD. and
What
having-
veteran? Yeah, I think
But you understand.
veterans. Yes, veterans do. A lot of veterans do have PTSD, but I know for a fact that I don't know. I know dozens of veterans, as do you.
Yeah,
And I don't know one veteran that wouldn't give their life right now for a child.
100%.
So
And
I think they would do
but
nothing
I
but
guess-
to protect the kids.
I guess what I'm trying to do is play devil's advocate here, because that's what their argument is going to be: is that, well, what's going to stop a veteran from having a flashback? And
Protecting those kids, because one thing a veteran does very, very, very well
is respond in high stress situation.
that, and all they do is the task that they are told to do.
Yeah, 100%.
They don't detour from that task. If their task is to go from point A to point B, they'll go there right there and not fucking even look side to side.
And here's the thing I do know, because I've said it on here before. I watch a lot of podcasts, but you've seen it at work. I listen to a lot of veteran podcasts talking about veterans, and the one thing that I've heard from every fucking veteran is that they miss that
Purpose.
They miss that high adrenaline.
Oh, 100%.
Fucking having and having a purpose, yes too, but they miss that, like, if shit pops off, I'm the only person that can do something about this.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They miss that fucking feeling, and I think it would be very easy to screen out the veterans that are so far gone that could potentially have flashbacks and hurt children, and the ones that, they may have PTSD, but when they're in a high stretch situation, they're just going
They
to
handle the job.
They're just going to turn into a fucking remote, and
Well,
they're going to neutralize a threat.
The world's gotten so far gone with the whole catering to everybody's feelings. Because then you get, Timmy's mom, Karen,
Yeah.
you know, wants to bitch about every little thing. Her kid's perfect when he's an issue, you know. So it's that and the media. Because the media is putting the whole, we need to ban AR-15s again because of this mass shooting. The shooting was done with a carbine. That is not an AR-15.
Yeah, I don't even know anything about that.
It was a carbine. You could see it.
Well,
I know guns well enough to know that that is not a fucking AR.
yeah. And I mean, technically,
And let me
an
get this
AR-15
right.
is a carbine, but
It's a 5.56.
well, a carbine is just technically a semi-automatic rifle, is all it is.
Correct, but carbines, 98% of them are handgun rounds.
No, a carbine would be like your Mini 14 you love so much in PUBG and shit like that. I'm serious.
Yeah, okay.
But
Well, it was a handgun.
okay, but I see what
round.
you're saying. I see what you're saying. It was you're talking like what is that one? The fucking paperweight brand.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The
High
High
point
point.
carbine. High point carbine. Yeah. Those do come in pistol rounds. Yeah.
yeah, the
sure.
majority of them are like that though. You
Yeah.
get SIGs like that, you get Colts like that.
Yeah,
They're all
100%. Yeah,
they're
yeah.
all they're all handgun rounds.
Yeah. But I think the technical definition.
Most people that have carbines
Yeah.
are handgun rounds.
Yeah, but I like I said, I think the technical definition of because a 16-inch AR-15 is considered a carbine.
Really?
Yeah. So, but again, that's neither here nor there. If I trust your judgment enough to know if you think it was like a pistol. So technically, what that would be
fucking
is
magazines is fucking wide.
yeah, what that would be considered is a PCC, a pistol caliber carbine.
Yeah.
So there is that distinction, I guess. But if that's what you're saying, it is. Then yeah, but it doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck if it was a goddamn hatchet.
Yeah, 100%.
Banning fucking hatchets isn't going to solve anything.
Why aren't they banning alcohol? It causes drunk drivers. Why aren't they banning forks? It causes fat people. I mean,
Right.
the list goes on, bro.
And I mean, it's an age-old argument. Everybody's made those smart-ass jokes, but it's true. You can ban anything.
Drunk drivers has killed more people than mass shootings.
We should, you know what we should do? Hear me out here. What if we made heroin illegal? We wouldn't have any more overdoses.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that'd probably stop everything, wouldn't it?
You know what I mean? We wouldn't have such an opioid epidemic. We could make fentanyl illegal too.
Oh, they'll
and
just
then,
stop that.
And then we wouldn't have an opioid crisis in this country.
Yeah.
I think I'm onto something. I should run for president.
Yeah, you know what? We should do really strict gun laws, like those states like Chicago and New York to have like some of the strictest, and you know they also have some of the highest fucking gun violence.
Dude, I think you're onto something. Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah. No. I mean, we're just being smartasses here with that, and I don't want to make light of the situation because what happened in Nashville is fucking awful.
Yeah.
And as a father, it breaks my heart because it honestly, like, it makes
You know what? Another thing that pisses me off is how many people you see these videos, these fucking school shootings or shootings where there's kids involved. I mean, if a mass shooting happens, obviously there's not a whole lot you can do about it, but like we've talked before, if a mass shooting happens at a school that I'm nearby, I'm fucking going in.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's the other thing too is there's too many people in this world that are afraid to fucking react. I would rather fucking take my chances in a fucking courtroom because I walked into a school with a gun myself, or even take my chances with the fucking police thinking I'm the shooter,
Yeah,
than to let kids die.
100%.
Or let people in general die, because teachers don't deserve to. Yes, there's teachers that I've had that I think are shit human beings, and I still to this day think they're shit human
Yeah.
beings. But
I mean, at the end of the day, just because they do something you don't like, nobody.
yeah,
I don't want to say nobody deserves to die because that's not really necessarily the case because that's a slippery slope in itself. Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that do some fucked up shit that should be killed off.
Yeah.
First of all, anything you do against a kid, you should automatically die. Any kind of crime against a kid
Yeah.
or a woman, that's legit.
That's where it's. But again, here we
That's
go
a-
back
I'm
to
talking-
slippery slopes.
I'm talking
because
like a legit crime. Like
Yeah.
there is no way
you're caught red-handed.
Yeah, not the whole. Well, he might have. No, if it's fucking
Yeah, no, trust me, I know
die,
what you're saying.
just fucking die.
Yep, I agree. I am going to grab another beer.
Right on. Yeah, it's I don't know, man.
No, I'm with you, dude.
I just get so passionate about it because it's such bullshit, and everybody wants to fucking just normalize insanity.
Well, I think the part that that I struggle with is everybody's looking for a reason why, right? Everybody's looking for someone to blame, and it always seems like they want somebody to blame other than the fucking guy with the gun. And it's like, why can't somebody just be evil? Evil, like, people just don't think evil exists or something. Like, it's always like they try to victimize the shooter. Watch your eyeballs. That one didn't go anywhere. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like,
yeah, I mean, we could get real deep into this if you want.
I ain't got nowhere to be, bro.
I think people have no faith.
I don't really know.
Meaning that is, I don't know how much you know biblically, but one of the biggest things in the Bible it teaches you is lean not on your own understanding.
Right.
It's not meant for you to know. Not everything is meant for you to understand. Or understand, know, or even why. You know, not everything is meant for you to understand.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest part, because as humans, we want to know why. We want to fix it now.
Yep.
You know, we want a solution.
Yeah. And I think, too, it's like,
shitty things happen. That's life.
And I think it comes down to, like, people feel like you're going to help these families of these children if you can come up with a reason why. No fucking reason in this planet is going to bring their children back.
Or make them feel better about losing their kids.
100%. No.
Oh, you lost your child? Okay, well, guess what? We changed gun laws, so you should be good now.
Yeah, nothing.
Does it make you feel better?
There isn't a physical...
Well, Timmy's not here, but does that make you feel better?
Yeah. There isn't a physical fucking thing you can do that is going to make those parents feel any better.
No.
Those parents are going to wake up every morning, they're going to walk down the hallway to their child's bedroom, and they're going to fucking lose their minds.
Yep.
And my heart goes out to them, dude. It really does. And it's like, and I don't want to make light of the situation. I don't want anybody to think that, like, we don't give a fuck, or, dude, if somebody called me today and was like, hey, we need you and Corey to come fucking stand guard at this school in South Carolina for a week. Guess who's going to spend a week in South Carolina?
I'm bringing so many Red Bulls.
Dude, but you know what I mean? It's like, I would do anything I could to protect children, but the problem isn't that you're not going to find a problem in looking back on the shooter.
Dude, I'll tell you what, and I don't know if you've ever had something like that close hit you home with a child involved.
Oh, really?
Okay. I was dating my ex.
Yeah.
Her little cousin. Just kind of like a punk rocker kid.
Yeah.
Real quiet. Stayed with his mom, I believe, and his grandma most of the time. His mom most of the time. It's on the news. It's probably been 10 years. But he went over to his dad's house. His dad was a nutbag.
Mm-hmm.
His dad shot him. Killed him.
Shit.
Shot and killed him. Coming in the house. Then called 911 saying that him and his son and his friends tried jumping him. Wow. This kid didn't have the courage to ask you to move out of the way. He would have waited 48 hours behind you until you decided to move. And I'll tell you what, once I found it out, man, I'm like, you just feel like you melt. You're like, I just feel so bad for that kid, because that kid wouldn't hurt a fly.
Yeah.
And then just to be shot by somebody that you think is going to protect you.
Yeah.
That shit fucked me up for a while, man.
Yeah.
Even thinking about it's like, fuck.
Dude, and like, even like something that was recently in the news, and I just watched, there was a Netflix documentary about it, but I don't know how much you saw about like the Murdaugh murders down in one of the Carolinas or whatever.
I haven't seen it.
This guy was like this big high profile attorney down in like North or South Carolina. Don't quote anything I'm saying here, because I don't have my facts straight. But, his kids were, well, shitheads, or his son, his one kid was a shithead, and like got into a fucking drunk boating accident, killed one of his friends and shit, and it's like their whole fucking family starts going to shit, right? But they were like the family in this community. You know, they could get away with anything.
Yeah.
You know, they could cover up fucking shit, you know, whatever they want to do. Well, this guy ends up fucking killing his wife and his kid.
The attorney.
Yeah, his kid was like 21 or something. I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Maybe. But like, Dude, I sit there and think about it. It's like, I don't give a fuck how big of a shithead my child is. There isn't anything in this world that can make me shoot my child.
No.
Like, my child could literally walk up to my other child and shoot them, and I couldn't shoot my kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's. I mean, not being in the heat of that moment, man.
Yeah, and I get that, but like,
not saying I could or wouldn't, but
like my mom always told me growing up, she's like, "There's nothing in this world you could do that could make me not love you." And I fucking never understood that. I'm like, well, what if I killed somebody? Nope. And I'm sitting here thinking about it now, and I look at my kids, and I'm like, there is not a fucking thing you could do in this world that would make me not love you. You could become a absolute awful human being, and I probably wouldn't want to ever fucking see you again, maybe. Especially if you did some real fucked up shit.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, my brain's always going to go back to you at 2 or 4 or 6. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, I don't understand that.
I think what we need to do is start bringing back ass beatings.
Well, I think shit needs to get fucking Western. I think we need to bring back public fucking hangings.
I'm in.
And I want to make things abundantly clear. Let's not twist that around into like some fucking.
That is not a racist comment.
Yeah. We're not talking lynchings. let's take child molesters into town square and fucking sling them up a telephone pole.
Because I'll tell you what, you put that fear into somebody.
Yeah, people are going to think twice about fucking around because they don't want to find out.
Yeah.
Dude, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't have the key, the answer to fix the fucking world, but I can tell you this. We didn't have as much of this shit 50 years ago.
No, not even a little bit. Because people have morals.
And I understand that. I think media plays a big part in it because people see it more.
I think media is the main issue.
I think it's one of the top issues for sure.
Who was it? I can't remember what president changed that to where, because back in the day, the media had to have like 3 sources of truth to produce a story. And one of Johnson, was it? One of them changed it to where they didn't have to have that anymore.
Yep,
I've
heard about that.
Spill out any kind of bullshit. If I owned a news network, which coincidentally, there's how many news networks?
I think there's actually 3, but
there's a ton of them.
Well, I
and
think there's
one of them
3
owns
main ones.
Majority of them.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. I think there's 3 main ones, and then one of them pretty much
owns almost all of them.
Everything.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, well, this guy said differently. Well, coincidentally, they're owned by the same fucking person.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I don't.
And people will take what they hear on the news or what they see on a video or what they see online as gold.
Yeah.
Without doing any more research on it.
Dude.
Because just like, even with political, I'm not a full-blown Republican, or I'm not a full-blown Democrat by any means.
Yep.
But I'll check Fox News and I'll check CNN.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I'll check, other sources that are neither.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Fox News will push nothing but Republican thoughts. Like it's full-blown, every Democrat's bad. CNN is Republicans are the devil.
Dude, it's not even fucking news anymore.
No, it's bashing each other. It's a fucking pissing contest.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. That's what Kayla and I were talking about, dude, the other day. She's like, so, because we always talk about like doomsday, that kind of shit. She's like, so
what do you noise?
She's like, what do you think would happen? And I brought up like economic collapse and that type of shit. She's like, what about like, she's like, do you ever think there'd be another civil war? And I said, yeah, but it's not going to last very long.
No, it won't.
And she was like, what do you mean? I said, because it's not going to be north and south or east and west.
It's going to be everybody versus everybody.
No, it's going to be conservative versus fucking liberal. Well, guess who has all the guns?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I don't swing one way or the other that way either. Like, I do have a lot of conservative values, but there's a lot of things that on the liberal side that I tend to agree with.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone should lose their house because they got diagnosed with cancer.
Yeah.
And they have a mountain of fucking hospital bills that they'll never climb.
Yeah.
Shit like that. But and I don't even want to go. We can save that for another day. But
no, yeah, I get it. I get that for sure. I'm right there with you.
And I'll be the first one to admit, if I genuinely thought that gun control would solve school shootings, I'd be the first motherfucker in line to turn them all in.
It's not going to solve anything.
but it ain't going to solve a goddamn thing.
All it's going to do is give the criminals more leverage.
Yeah, I don't.
Because I can promise you one thing. I can go black market right now and get a gun faster than you can go get one legally.
Right, and that's the whole thing. Is it's like gun control doesn't do anything but take the guns out of the hands of the people you're not worried about anyway.
Exactly.
Like the people that own guns legally aren't the problem.
No.
And they may have obtained that gun legally, but I guarantee you they lied on that fucking form they filled out, because there's questions about your mental health on that form.
Yeah.
You know? So, just because you obtained it legally does not mean that you told the truth. So, dude, I don't know. Like I said, if I thought gun control would solve a fucking thing, I'd consider it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not going to. There's no way around it. I mean, there is. I think there is a solution, but it's not. It's going to be expensive, number one, because you're going to have to put fucking metal detectors in every school in the country.
Well, here's an idea. It should be a government-funded thing. Instead of sending all this goddamn money to overseas, how would we protect here?
Yeah. How about we?
Just out of curiosity, when you get your fucking paycheck weekly, how many houses do you feed before you feed your own?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's America's way. You know, I'm going to work my ass all week, but I'm going to feed everybody in the fucking neighborhood, and maybe I might have something for me.
Here's the problem, though.
How are you supposed to help anybody if you can't help yourself?
I wouldn't have so much of a fucking problem with it if if all that money went to this country.
Yeah.
If I knew for a fucking fact that America wasn't sending money overseas to all these different countries, and again, I'm not going to try to get into it because I don't know where the money's going, all that, but I do know that there's money going to other countries.
Fuck ton.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, if I thought for a second that okay, you know what? Yeah, I did have to pay a shitload of taxes, but guess what? There's not a homeless problem in this country. There's not a fucking drug, there's not a fucking opioid problem in this country because the money that I'm having taken out of my check is actually coming to this country. There's not fucking a homeless veteran on every fucking corner.
Yeah.
In the inner cities.
Yep.
I can't, I wouldn't have a fucking problem with it. Like, you know what, fuck it. If that's what I gotta do, then that's what I gotta do. The problem is that I see all this money, and
you can't stop big money.
No, and
the government is nothing but big money, and anybody that tries to upset that or stop it or alter that gets taken out. Just with little shit that has, I know we've talked around the idea about the dude that back in the day, 80s or something, 70s maybe, he invented a water running engine on a car.
Yep.
Well, as soon as the government got a hold of that, that guy mysteriously had a heart attack or something.
Yeah, stopped existing.
Yeah. But you don't think that is a threat to their big oil fucking money? You threaten that, man, they're taking you out.
And dude, I remember when
it's a goddamn militia.
Do you remember when Biden first got elected? And I'm not talking shit on the president. I don't care. And he pulled all the fucking troops out of Afghanistan and left all that shit sitting over there.
Yeah. How about we just arm the whole fucking country?
And it was and I fucking went and made some fucking rant on Facebook, and I'm and all these people that were in the military, but they were anti-Trump or whatever, and I don't give a fuck either way.
Yeah.
They were you have no fucking clue how much it costs to bring all that shit back and da-da-da-da. It's cheaper just to leave it there. And I'm I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That is American money being spent on American shit. I'm okay with spending the fucking money.
Yeah.
What I'm not okay with is that we've already spent all this money on all this shit. Now we're just giving it away to the people we were just fucking shooting at yesterday.
Yeah. That's what I've had this conversation with a couple different people talking about. If you were a leader of a different country, what's your first move? I'm attacking America.
Yeah.
Because they will rebuild us after they beat our ass. I'm okay with that. Because after they beat our ass and they rebuild us, our country's going to be fucking thriving.
Yeah, pretty much.
America, as patriotic as I like to be, and I am, they're fucking ignorant.
Here's the thing.
Let's spend all this money to go bomb the shit out of this country, and then let's go spend even more money to build these motherfuckers back up.
Here's my thing, and this is pretty much just a blank statement, but I'm patriotic as fuck about this country.
Yeah.
Not about this country's government.
Correct.
I'm patriotic as fuck about the people, my neighbors, people in different fucking states, and I mean people of every fucking shape, size, color, and fucking religion. I don't give a shit.
Yep.
And here's the other problem that, like, we're getting way fucking off subject here, but I don't care, you know, the whole, like, with immigration and shit, people's like, yeah, well, this country's fucking full, but you fucking love it here, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Go to a fucking foreign country for a week.
Yeah.
And don't go to fucking Dubai, don't go to some resort in
Don't
fucking
go to the
Mexico.
Bahamas.
Go to a foreign country for a fucking week.
Yeah.
And tell me you don't want to fucking come home. And don't do it on vacation. Go live their life for a fucking week and tell me you don't want to come home.
Yep. 100%.
Now, I do think it needs to be done the right way.
Oh, yeah.
But just saying.
Yeah.
But again, we're getting fucking way
In left field.
Yeah. So, dude, yeah, I mean, again, like I said, just to recap that, my heart and my thoughts and my prayers go out to the families in Tennessee.
100%.
And, dude, I don't know.
Homeschooling never looks so good, bro.
I know, and I wish I could pull it off. I really do. And
I don't want to rob the kids of that experience of going to school, meeting friends, doing shit.
Yeah, that's the other
All
issue.
because some psychopath feels the need to open fire and take their rage out on innocent children that can't defend themselves.
Right.
Go to a rage room, you fucking bitch. Sorry, that's pretty aggressive, but fuck them.
Yeah, no, and
Anybody that stands with that cocksucker, come fight me.
Yeah.
We can fight.
Right.
Bring the noise.
Man, I don't know. I don't want to act like an expert, but I do know that it fucks me up every time I think about, like, my daughter going to school. And luckily, like, my son's not in school yet, but
We just had that conversation about getting a fucking book bag with a fucking plate in it.
yeah, that's pretty sad that there's companies out there making millions of dollars because they sell these super lightweight but super ballistic
For
resistant
children.
plates that go in book bags for fucking children.
Yeah.
It boggles my fucking mind. It really does. And trust me, I've had that conversation myself. I don't know, man.
Fucking pussies.
Anyway, on a fucking lighter note.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know if I told you this, but I showed you the message. So, backing up a little bit, I got a message on Instagram
Oh, yeah.
from a lady.
She wants to see his wiener.
Well, she might.
Right price, bitch can get it.
She messaged me on Instagram, and she claims to be a writer, writing a story on TikTok's drinking scene, and she would like to interview me. And I'm like, I'm not by any means like big on TikTok, but I have done okay for myself, especially for me. You know, I'm not really anything interesting. I can make a few funny jokes every now and again, but whatever. And she wanted to interview me, and I was like, man, I don't know. And like, I really like started like doing my research. This chick has articles published in the Rolling Stone
Oh, shit.
and like BuzzFeed and the New York Times and like a bunch of legitimate shit.
No kidding.
And I'm like, damn. And like, I went to her website because she sent me the link to her website. I went to her website, and it shows all these articles. And it's her name and everything. And then I clicked on the little Instagram link, and it took me right back to the Instagram page that DM'd me. And I'm like,
Oh, shit. So
I
she's
can't,
legit.
I can't really verify it anymore. That. And then Kayla's like, yeah, but she only has like 120 followers. I was like, yeah, because she's a fucking like up and coming writer. She's not like a big famous writer by any means.
Yeah.
She's a writer, and nobody gives a fuck about writers. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but like, I'm not gonna go follow a fucking writer on Instagram because she wrote some cool article.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just not how the world works. But so, I think I'm gonna take part,
Hell yeah.
and I think we're gonna see what happens.
Can I drink in the background the whole time?
I don't know if it's a video interview or what, because she's just writing a story.
I just want to make it awkward and just fucking shotgun a beers the whole time in the background.
So I'm assuming she just
no
wants to
shirt
like,
on.
call me on the phone or something. You know what I mean?
God damn.
But I don't know. I haven't like really spoke to her about it yet, but I think I'm gonna do it.
Hell yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll just say Beer Math Podcast at
3 seconds.
at the end of every sentence, be like, yeah, I mean,
Drinking's cool.
drinking's
Podcast.
cool. I have a podcast. It's called Beer Math. It's on YouTube.
Check it out. Subscribe.
Yeah, like, I mean, I've done
Do it
okay.
now.
I've done okay drinking on TikTok, but like, I really like to drink on YouTube on my podcast. It's called Beer Math. But dude, I don't know. I'm gonna message her and see what happens. But
Yeah.
it should be cool. But yeah, so I guess we can probably
Hell yeah.
wrap this up.
All right.
Since I've hit record, we're at an hour and 4 minutes.
Oh, that keeps time for you?
Oh yeah. So.
Very nice.
Yeah, we could do like some ASMR.
He's another whisper, yeah. He's a 3-6 in there.
Hell yeah.
Put it real soft.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
So, guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully this will be a lot better of a podcast now that we have good audio. And check this out. Ready? I can do this. But anyway, so we appreciate you guys.
Yes. Thank you for.
We love you. And remember, subscribe. We're going to do a 100 subscriber giveaway.
Yeah. Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Promote the page. Share this video to your friends.
Share it to everybody.
Yeah, share it to everybody. And then also drop some comments. Let us know what you guys think. Let us know your opinions on shit.
If there's something you'd like to see on here or a topic you want us to talk about
or if you think we're fucking idiots.
Yeah, let us know that too. I don't care.
Because again, like I said, I'm not a fucking expert by any means. And if I said some shit that was just absolutely stupid, then call me out on it. Or Corey or whatever.
I'm all about learning.
Well,
if I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong.
Yeah, if I'm wrong, I want to know I'm wrong. You know what I mean? So by all means, call us out.
Yeah, we're definitely not one of those douchebags that, oh, no, I'm right. No, fuck you, I'm right.
So, we love you. Thank you for watching.
Yes.
Subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, share it to your mom and them. And we'll catch you.
Till next time.
Yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Love you.
Peace out.